So, I do have a question for people that are trying to save money, invest, and having a hard time doing that. And, they have they have a list of things that they claim is stopping them from attaining those goals. And one of the things on that list, I would like to see if it's actually on that list, is are you actually on that list of issues that is preventing you from attaining those goals? Are you your own worst enemy? Now, to be honest, I think a lot of times people are their own worst enemies. You might not realize it, but you might actually be. Do you go out to bars drinking, knowing that you don't have enough money to pay your electricity bill, gas bill, water bill, whatever bill? Do you do extracurricular activities when you know you don't have enough funds to take care of what you need to take care of? Do you feel like you need to enjoy because your life has been so hard? You really might just be your own worst enemy. Yeah. Look, I'm not saying everybody knows how to do every single thing at the right time perfectly. Nah, that's hard to do. And I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy if you don't have funds to do things. But there are other ways to have enjoyment that might not, hinder other things, other obligations you have to take care of. I mean, you just have to plan better. Trust me, I'm not claiming I'm the best planner. No, I've done things I shouldn't have. I've spent money on things I shouldn't have as well. But it's just something for you to think about. Are you also one of your worst enemies? I know, yes, you might have a job, that doesn't pay you well. But in the past, could you have gotten some kind of education? Not necessarily school. Could be like a certificate or some kind of training that would have helped you by now put you in a different tax bracket. Have you actually thought of that? Now, of course, nobody can change the past, which is perfectly fine. But the first step is realizing that you might also be the problem. There's no harm, the only harm is if you continue doing it. But if you do realize, hey, maybe I did make bad decisions. Maybe I didn't exactly think, things through as well as I should, maybe because you were younger, you were having fun. It was a great time to be alive. I think everybody has done it at some point. So there's no shame in that at all. The only shame comes around is if you realize you are one of the issues and you don't do anything about it. Change your behaviors. If you want to change your position, change your behaviors. If you've been doing something for so long and nothing has changed, rethink what you're doing. You might believe it's right, but if it's not working, it might not be right for you. Some people do some things one way. They give you their advice, say, hey, if you do A, B, C, D, you will attain X, Y, Z. You try it in different ways, different formats, doesn't work for you. It might not be right for you. You just might have to think of a different way to do what you need to do, but change your behavior. If you don't change and keep thinking, it's definitely going to work down the line, I'm like, you might be your own worst enemy. Not even a friend or somebody else giving you bad advice. You might be the one giving yourself bad advice. Just try and think of it that way. But yeah, you might be your own worst enemy. Try not to do that. Do better. I don't know how. I can't give you that advice. Figure it out. Just kidding. Read stuff. Read books. Ask friends. Ask people that are in a position that you want to be. If you have a friend that's a millionaire, hey, ask them, how did you attain that to that level? Or what did you do? What habits did you attain or create? Ask questions. There's no shame or harm in asking questions. Or if you feel, shy, be observant. Watch very closely what the person does. Figure out, what do I need to change, to get to at least their level. And once you've gotten to that level, you look for the next person ahead and figure out, what do I need to change to get to that level? That's really all it is. That's why all these millionaires have so many books, right? So many books. Try to read some, get pointers, figure out what you might not be doing right or what you are doing right, and do it even more. I don't know, but yeah, you might be your own worst enemy. And unfortunately, you can't unfriend yourself. Yeah, I wonder how that would look. Stop talking to yourself. Well, if you're talking to yourself, you might look crazy. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about. It's nothing more and nothing less, but try to do better. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.